Breaking news! A plane has crashed in India. This is a developing story. The Air India Boeing 787 Dreamliner crashed just 5 minutes after takeoff from Ahmedabad. The flight was bound for London Gatwick and disappeared from radar at only 625 feet. The pilots issued a mayday call moments after takeoff. Now, the investigators must piece together the final moments of the flight. The focus will be on the black box data. What caused this tragedy? Was it a technical failure or human error? Here's everything we know so far, and what the investigation will look into next. It happened within minutes. The Air India plane, a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, crashed just over 1 minute after takeoff. There's shock, grief, disbelief, and a barrage of questions. How does something like this happen? How can a plane go down just moments after leaving the runway? Speculation does not help. There's a lot of conversation around this tragedy, and unfortunately, a lot of misinformation too. So we're piecing together the sequence of events based on verified data. This is what we know so far, and the key questions investigators need to answer. The aircraft and flight path. The aircraft involved was a Boeing 787-8 Dreamliner, inducted into Air India's fleet in 2012 when the airline was still government-run. It was operating flight AI-171 from Ahmedabad, Gujarat to London Gatwick Airport. The flight took off at 1:38 p.m. IST from Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel International Airport. Within 1 minute, the aircraft went missing from radar at an altitude of just 625 feet, far below cruising height for a commercial airliner. Just moments later, it crashed into the BJ Medical College hostel in Makhani Nagar, a densely populated suburb of Ahmedabad. Occupants and casualties. There were 242 people on board, 217 passengers, 11 children, 2 infants, 12 crew members. The nationalities included 69 Indians, 53 British citizens, 7 Portuguese, 1 Canadian. Tragically, the crash resulted in approximately 294 fatalities, including many on the ground. This makes it the deadliest aviation accident in India in recent years, and the first fatal crash involving a Boeing 787 since its introduction in 2011. A single confirmed survivor, a British national seated in 11A, managed to escape through a broken emergency window. At least 41 people on the ground were injured, with over 50 medical students in the hostel affected. DNA testing is being used to identify remains. The flight crew and distress signal. 2 seasoned pilots operated the plane, Captain Sumit Sabharwal, with over 8,200 flight hours, and First Officer Clive Kundar, more than 100 hours of experience. Moments after takeoff, the crew issued a mayday call, an aviation emergency signal, indicating they had recognized a critical failure. This distress signal was confirmed by India's Directorate General of Civil Aviation, DGCA. Eyewitnesses and initial footage indicate the aircraft's landing gear was still down during the climb, suggesting a possible mechanical failure or failed retraction. The investigation process. The investigation is being led by India's Aircraft Accident Investigation Bureau, AIB, under the DGCA. A U.S. team, including experts from the National Transportation Safety Board, NTSB, and Boeing, is traveling to India to assist. The UK has also expressed intent to support the investigation. The key focus of the investigation includes the aircraft's maintenance history, flight data and cockpit voice records, analysis of the wreckage, pilot training and performance, environmental conditions at the time of the crash, the black box. The recovery of the aircraft's black box is a top priority. It includes flight data recorder, FDR, logs critical information like altitude, speed, engine settings, and pressure. Cockpit voice recorder, CVR, captures all sounds in the cockpit, including pilot conversations and radio calls. Both devices are housed in reinforced casings built to withstand high-impact crashes, fires, and water submersion. The mayday call will likely be available from the CVR, which will help reconstruct the moments leading to the crash. What's next? Once the black boxes are analyzed and debris is examined, a final report will be written. This process could take weeks or even months, depending on the complexity and international coordination involved. Until that report is released, everything else remains speculation. It's essential to rely on verified facts and refrain from premature conclusions. Public statement. Authorities have pledged accountability. We are not going to spare anyone. We are not going to leave any stone unturned. We'll follow protocol and go to the depth of why this incident has happened. This investigation will also influence aviation safety protocols in India and internationally. It's a tragic and defining moment for civil aviation in the region. Like and follow for more updates.